decided that I wanted to share one poem from each of these for you before potentially another set of collection books are going to be coming out. Which ones are I'm going to do this one second, I think. Let's see which ones I want. They're both happy sounding pieces. This is a cc&d collection book across the wall, which was of the May through August issues in 2018 of cc&d magazine, compiled into a larger volume, which is really cool for those who don't want to buy one issue. You could buy a bunch and get them in this collection book thing. And this is from the performance art section of Shining, which was the 25-year anniversary issue of cc&d magazine. And this is the first poem that's in the performance art section from the Who, What, Will, and Why show, the last show at the 87. And this poem's called Jumping, Flying. When I took over the cockpit controls, I feared that airplane would fight me back, that gravity would take me for a tumble. But the skies were sunny, the air was clear, and once my hands took over that job of piloting that plane, this behemoth seemed to purr like a kitten, and it was like I was 6 years old again, riding a bike, because you never forget the feeling of holding out that handlebar and giving yourself the power to take you wherever you want to go. Like a conductor, I directed that airplane above the clouds, seeing the winding streets below no wider than strands of hair. Wonder if I could see the Everglades from here. And you may ask, why do you do this? Because I can. If I choose, I could take flight like a bird and touch the sky. Once, I sat in an airplane that had no door, looked at the altimeter attached to my harness, saw the craft rising over 17,000 feet. Just about 500 feet to go, I think, and my stomach starts to feel queasy. But there are others that are joining me, and even to film it. Beforehand, I was told if I was enjoying myself jumping out of an airplane to do jazz hands. To do jazz hands at the camera. So I jumped. I fell. I couldn't breathe, but I didn't forget to do jazz hands, even though jazz hands at free fall at 125 miles per hour looks more like experimental dance or convulsions. But hold the ripcord, see the view of the Rockies from above, get a free beer from Left-Handed Ale Brewery for making the jump. But even the cameraman asked me after I was done, what on earth were you doing? And really, if you think about it, why on earth do I do this? Because I can. Because with every leap I take, I'll always land my feet and keep looking to the sky. Oh, fun one. Now I want to be able to remember that one. And then I would like to read you one from Down to Georgetown, made through our August collection book, which is called Windows of Remembrance. My groovy little view of my tiny, tiny little window.
Is that your one at home?
No, actually, it was, excuse me, because you asked, I was in DC at the Holocaust Memorial. This is actually one of the trains that they transported Jews. And I photographed inside and it looks ominous just by virtue of how the light happens to hit it, but it's, I won't discuss anything that's too depressing to think about right now. I'm not going to get into the original thing, but I'm just going to read you a happy poem that's inside this and leave it at that. This poem is called You and I Walking Through Georgetown. Which is a shame that it's not spring and it's autumn now while I'm reading this, but here we go. It's springtime again, and here we are, walking down the streets, smelling flowers at 3 a.m. Texas bluebonnets, wine cups, butter cups. It's still a little cold. It's still only April as the wind rushes through our clothes. Hands clasped, walking in stride, Love is everywhere on this night. Tighten your grip on each other. Smell flowers in the breeze. It's a beautiful wind.
Yeah.
There you go. And I don't know what I'd like to share with you.
Great.
Thank you. I sat up there to make it look like I'm going on a journey. So there you have it. I'm not going to do pieces or I won't. I will read a couple. These are from a show that I did in Chicago with my husband John. I do the music for this, just come up with music. And when I got up on stage, I said, the poems I'm doing of these are all love poems about my husband, which he knew nothing about. I just, and he's like, what? Now I have to play something? What? So here are a few of them from that show.
Right.
This one's called Just You. When I met you, I knew there was something about you. I don't know what it was, but I had to find you to find out. Look in the bowels of the Chicago train station to see your face. Stand on my toes, stretch tall, look for you in a crowded hall. Do a double take when a motorcyclist or bicyclist speeds by. If you have to, wear a mask, swim with the sharks in the Pacific, climb the Alps, stand on a glacier, traverse the Great Wall. Keep looking. There has to be something about you. I had no choice. I had to find you. But I realized that it wasn't something about you at all. I couldn't describe what it was about you that made me need you, because it wasn't something about you at all. It was just you. I think
How did you turn
on the train.
Really?
Yeah. I was trying to get to a seat, and I'm like, are you gonna move, or can I go around you or something? Well, I actually said, because he's big and he's taking up all the computer, I said, are you gonna move, or am I gonna have to straddle you to get to the seat over there? And that was that's how he met me. But then again, it was January, and I had a winter coat and a hat and a scarf and gloves, so he only saw my eyes that had no makeup on them, angry on the train. And I just asked questions more. And so I'm going to do one haiku, almost a short piece, and then one long piece, which I know would otherwise be the short one. I'm going to save the short one for the end, just because I can. This is a long one called Only Philosophy. There is a philosophy to the arc of a bullet from a 9mm until you watch that copper jacket pierce that paper until still at 50 yards, circling through that target and resting that jagged oval just an inch or two from the center of that perfect circle. There is a philosophy in the trees and crumpled leaves under your step, under your bike tires, when you hear the birds chirping as you make your way through the beauty of nature while regaining your sanity after the madness of your workday. There is a philosophy in looking at the open road and thinking, I can do this, before you decide to push that engine faster than it has ever gone before. You remain in control of this beast, and you smile when that speedometer goes as high as it can and still doesn't do you justice. There's a philosophy in arching your back, stretching your arms, contorting your legs when you realize that you still have the power to master both your body and your spirit. There's a philosophy in meeting just the right someone, spending your first date together by talking philosophy half the night, and you thinking, my God, they're not my clone, but I didn't know anyone out there could exist who thinks like me and make me love philosophy again and remind me that it's good to be alive. There has been too much in the world that has made me struggle to even live. So trust me, everything philosophically came together for you when you find someone who makes you feel good to be alive. There's a philosophy in finding that right position to get a good night's sleep when you're curled up in just the right way. You wish you could stay curled up with you like this forever. And philosophy may smile upon you when you realize they too want that with you, that they like hearing your heartbeat while you listen to their breathing. But they can't sleep when they're too intoxicated, when they hear everything about you, when you are so close. There is a philosophy in you deciding to do something, not because it makes you happy, but because it makes them happy. Selfishness is a virtue, you think, but you doing this for them makes you happy. It really does. There is a philosophy in seeing you, actually looking at you when we are out together, facing each other at a table or sitting next to each other at a bar. And at that moment, I see you, and all that is left of the world is you, and my eyes staring at you. And suddenly, the world stops. The world is a beautiful place, because there is only you.
Nice.
I think I only read that one at that show. And I will end with this actual quote from a movie, Crown of Embers, I believe, by Ray Carson. I love you the way a drowning man loves air. I'm lifeless without you. Too much love stuff.
No.
Not enough love stuff. Not enough love stuff.